The Employment Equity Commission findings that the Western Cape is the worst province in terms of employing black people has been rejected, and the body of a 2-year-old girl has been discovered on a Groblersdal farm in Limpopo. Ambusisiwa Khatebe with the latest news update. The Cape Chamber of Commerce and Western Cape Premier Helen Ziller have rejected the Employment Equity Commission findings that the Western Cape is the worst province in terms of employing black people in both the private and public sectors. Cape Chamber of Commerce President Michael Bachrem.
The Cape Chamber of Commerce are specifically supporting employment equity, and they're doing everything in their power to ensure that people of colour are employed in positions right up to the senior managerial level. The legislation specifically says that you would draw people who are previously disadvantaged from those that are available. Now, we don't have in the Cape the skills and the numbers of the black population that you would have, for instance, in Gauteng, so to judge it on that same level is absolutely wrong. The real problem that you've got is the education, that the skills haven't been imparted to the previously disadvantaged members of our community.
Ziller says the province has met its targets in 4 main employment equity categories, especially in the development of women.
If you look at the figures that we did submit, they show that the Western Cape is actually doing very, very well in the 4 top employment categories: top management, senior management, professionally qualified and skilled technical. Those are the 4 top employment categories. And then if you look at the women, we have met or exceeded all our gender targets.
COSATU wants to review its strike processes to ensure that associated violence and intimidation are reduced. The Labour Federation says only half of the COSATU members surveyed are satisfied with the outcome of strikes. COSATU's survey has found that up to 15% of respondents reported that there had been violence or intimidation during strikes. COSATU says there is overall evidence that violence in strikes is increasing. The SA Special Risks Insurance Association's latest report has found that strike-related claims now accounts for over 70% of its claims. Half of the respondents saw violence by workers as necessary to achieve an acceptable result. And lastly, the body of a 2-year-old girl has been discovered on a Groblersdal farm in Limpopo. This brings to 5 the number of bodies discovered in the area since April. Police spokesperson Hangwani Mulaudzi says they're suspecting that a serial killer is on the loose.
There is the second body to be discovered in the same farm this year. We cannot rule out the fact that this could be the work of the serial killer. At the crime scene, we were able to pick up some evidence which we believe might be connected to this case. Hence, we are making a passionate plea to the residents of Groblersdal to assist us, in this darkest hour in our province.
Catch the latest news anytime here on Newsbreak Option 1.